Good morning, students. So a lot of students are asking about how to remember, how to memorize the chronological section, how to remember the important years or events, or you can say the writers and their works that they have written. In this video, we will only going to discuss the important years. Okay, so you have to create a list of 100 important years and events, or it can be the date of birth of the important writers. For example, Shakespeare died in 1616. Such kind of things you can do. For example, Orientalism by Edward Said, it was published in 1978. Okay, you have to create a list of 200 events, when Charles Dickens died, when age of Elizabethan started. There are around 100, 150 or 200 years. Looking at the previous year questions, you will find out the most important years that they are asking. To make your work easier, I have already created a list on the Limitless Literature website. Just look at it. So we will go to Limitless Literature website, and when you scroll down on this website, you can simply go here, important years and numbers to memorize in British literature. Okay, so I have already mentioned about important years and numbers to memorize in British literature. Okay, so these are the things. Thomas Becket assassination was in 1170. Cambridge second oldest library opened in 13th century. Peasant revolt 1381. Total tales planned to write in Canterbury Tales 120. All these years are taken from the previous year questions. Okay, Globe Theatre 1599. Globe Theatre rebuilt in 1614. Amorati sonnets contain 88 sonnets. Okay, all these are the numbers and the important things. Pepys diary written in between 1660 and 1659. This will also help you to remember the chronology of particular work. For example, if you know about this, Dryden's dramatic poesy came in 1666. So that can also help you to remember that John Dryden used to write in this particular age after the death of Charles King II, which happened in 1649. Okay, so all these things will help you in remember. So first of all, you have to make this list in the rough notebook. Okay, write down everything, and then you have to add on to this list. Okay, we have only this much of important years, so almost 50 or 60 important years and works are written over here, and you have to extend this list. It is only from British literature. You have to put it literary theory. And yes, if you have our study material, there is a booklet, Miscellaneous Booklet. Okay, in that Miscellaneous Booklet, I have mentioned about the Nobel Prize winner, the Booker Prize award winner, Pulitzer Prize award winner, Magazine's Bible Dictionary. Okay, Magazine Bible Dictionary, you have to remember the years of all these three topics also. So in that Miscellaneous Booklet, you have already all that things, all the years that are already mentioned that you have to remember. So let's assume that this is my mobile phone, and what all I have to do is I have to record all these dates and years in the mobile phones so that I can keep on listening to them. Okay, so how I will record is I will give 5-second break in between question and the answer. For example, this is the mobile, and I will just start recording here, and I will say Paradise Lost published in. Now I will take a 5-second break, and now I will speak 1667. The another one is Year of the Popish Plot, 1678. Dryden's dramatic poesy, 1666. Robinson Crusoe, 1790. Songs of Innocence and Songs of Experience, 1794. Okay, so now what I am doing is I am recording everything in the mobile phone, and now when I am free, I'll just plug in my earphones and I start listening to it. I have 5 seconds to come up with the answer. Okay, so in the first time I will not be able to answer, for example, Paradise Lost. Now I have 5 seconds before this mobile phone will say the right answer. Okay, so this mobile phone is saying Paradise Lost. Now I have 5 seconds to write the answer, 1667. So this way I prepared all the years. Okay, these are the important years that I have mentioned from the British literature. I have already done this activity so many times. How you are going to memorize all these things, how you are going to retain all these things? By practicing. Repetition is the mother of all inventions. Okay, repetition. When you keep on listening from these all the events, all the birthdays that you have written over here, and when you keep on listening through your mobile, if you just keep on answering all the recordings every day for 1 month, that is going to save a lot of your time, and your literature knowledge will grow exponentially. Okay, so this is the thing that you have to practice. See, success is very boring. This this activity is also very boring. Okay, making these YouTube videos is also boring. Like you wake up every day and you just create these videos, not for 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. Like for last 4 years I'm doing this same activity every single day. So success is very boring. Okay, studies are very boring, and otherwise if it is entertaining, then everyone would be successful today. So everything is very boring. Education is very boring, success is very boring. Okay, studying these years again and again, plugging your earphone in the ears, that is very boring. Every day you are just keep repeating these years to yourself, answers to yourself, that is very boring. But here is the success. Okay, so this is the technique that I have done so far, for many months. When I was preparing for UGC-NET English Literature examination, I almost remember all these years, but now I have forgotten like 80 to 90% of these years. But yes, again, when I start revising these years, my memory will again start pulling the stored information from my subconscious to conscious mind. Okay, so these all are the years that you have to remember. You must add more and more years to this list, around 200 years. That is maximum, that is enough. If something else comes out of that years, the list that you have created, then do not worry, you have done your best. Okay, do let me know your doubts in the comment section below. I will be covering how to remember all the poems in the next video. I will see you soon in the next video. That's it for this. Thank you.